Okay. Last but not, I think I'll make this my last review for today. And it's not, it does tie to a book. I thought I'd have the book with me, but my friend, one of his relatives is still reading it. But this kind of introduced me off the History Channel. I watched it when I got the DVD at the library. It was a History Channel thing. This is a History Channel DVD. You can get at the library. It was called Jesse James' Hidden Treasure. This introduces, I wish it would have talked more and they would have been more solid and give him more of strength in the program, but they did enough to help me research Jesse James' Hidden Treasure and what they thought, their beliefs on Jesse James, and they brought together a lot of theologians and a lot of Jesse James guys that have just studied, college people that have put their life on that, studying Jesse James. But they brought in a guy I've never heard of, Ron Pastore, P-A-S-T-O-R-E, and they make fun of him and stuff. Not in here, they don't, but people have. But I believe he's got it right. He wrote a book which I was wanting to have today, and I'll write on my review with this, Jesse James' Secret. The belief is Jesse James was part of a local, not a local, but a secret society. We don't know very little about, even today it's so secret they didn't talk about it. It's the KGC, or the Knights of the Golden Circle. It's becoming more and more knowledgeable. I actually got an original copy from the library of that thing, and got a copy myself so I could have the book of their handbook. Like 1861, when the Civil War was, they were Southern, what do they call it, where they're like Southern sympathizers, like John Wilkes Booth, that kind. They believe he was in the KGC too. But Jesse James faked his death, pretty much what they said, and lived to the ripe old age of 100. And it's like this guy documents this stuff, has photographs and everything in this book called Jesse James' Secrets. And I mean, it's hard to disprove. To me, it'd be hard to disprove what Ron Pasteur's put together. I really like Mr. Pasteur. I've gotten to know him over the internet. He's a good guy. I promote what he says. And this KGC, if you study it, Brad Meltzer did a thing called Decoded on the Confederates' gold that's stolen. There's also that guy in Arkansas, Bob Brewer, that did one on, what was it, Confederate gold. They all tie together on the same thing as the KGC, and how these guys were so smart, these Southern sympathizers, and hid gold all over the place. It's still buried to this day. If you're a treasure hunter too as well, and that interests you, Jesse James' Hidden Treasure DVD, I recommend this thing. But I really recommend that book. If you get that book, Jesse James' Secret, by Ron Pastore, that's one of the best books I've read in a long time. Old Jeff really puts a 2 thumbs up on it. I love that history of that stuff, and it's funny that I think Jesse James and his brother are pretty smart guys. For just old country boys, they weren't. I do believe he lived to a ripe old age of 100. I saw pictures and everything, and I believe he lived his life out. I don't know how, you got to watch the book, got to watch this thing, but I believe he did live to that ripe old age of 100 and lived for a while. But this very interesting documentation. A lot of theologians and these guys that study Jesse James probably won't agree. They believe he was shot in the back of the head in Missouri, I think. That was his cousin, according to these other things. But there was a lot of Jesse James back then acting like Jesse James too. So Jesse Woodson James, the real one, is buried in Kansas and lived to be hundreds. And I believe that too. After reading and studying for a while, but this is a start for you. Jesse James' Hidden Treasure DVD. Old Jeff recommends this one. A thumbs up. It's exciting if you're a treasure hunter and love stuff like that, and would like to do more of it. This stuff is just as exciting as urban legends. And it's good. It's good. So this is my last review. Watch this. Read the book, Jesse James. I don't have it with me, but I have read it. It's a good book, and you just got to look it up. Jesse James' Secret. Ron Pasteur, R-O-N-P-A-S-T-O-R-E. He's the author. So it goes for about 17 or 18 bucks on the web. So Jeff's book reviews and DVD reviews for the day. That was the thumbs up on this one. I really like this kind of stuff too. If you get a chance to read it, I highly recommend it. And those theologians, I'm sure I'm going to get much from them probably on that stuff if they don't believe in that kind of history. But like I said, they have those degrees and all that, and that. With that comes, just remember that's only a degree of knowledge, okay? So, you can be misproven. Here's a good one. Have fun. Old Jeff, pushing towards the weekend. Going to do some more fun stuff and do a few more reviews, but I want to get these out there to you. Hopefully you watch them. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.